Alcohol is only a symptom of the disease alcoholism. You can take the alcohol out of alcoholism, but what is left is the ism part of this disease. The ism is why we drank. The ism is what drove us to the bad neighborhoods in our mind. The ism will quickly get you drunk again if not addressed in recovery. The disease, the ism of alcoholism, involves more than the act of drinking. The ism is what the successful recovering alcoholic addresses daily in their reprieve from alcohol in their journey of sobriety. Alcoholism is composed of two-word elements: alcohol, the substance which alcoholics use; ism, the underlying motives or needs that can be addressed in recovery. These isms are part of normal life. Everyone has them to varying degrees. Specifically, the isms are an attempt to make life bearable, as a way of interpersonal control and coping. This is what we all strive to do on a day-to-day basis. We need these thinking patterns and behaviors to cope. Most people seem to be doing all right, while the alcoholic seems to be sinking fast. What is this ism part of alcoholism? Good acronyms for ism are I, self, me, I sponsor myself, internal spiritual malady, incredibly short memory, inside me, I sabotage myself. In short, the ism is all about the alcoholic and how they cope with the many things encountered in life. This ism is one of self-centeredness taken to the extreme. The ism involves more than the act of drinking. Feelings of inadequacy, isolation, restlessness, anxiety, depression, fear, and guilt are just a few of the isms that the alcoholic wrestles with daily. Other isms rear their ugly head showing overreaction or just reacting, blaming others, and defending yourself from perceived threats and fears. All of these feelings are internalized and exposed in twisted forms of alcoholic reality to friends and family, and treated with alcohol by the alcoholic still suffering from the disease of alcoholism. No matter what, when you take away the alcohol, you still have the traits and characteristics that go with it. The isms are why we drank. The isms must be addressed. We need a whole new way of life. Most alcoholics, for whatever reason, can't seem to cope with the bumpy road of life without drinking considerable amounts of alcohol. This inability to cope with life without alcohol is the ism part. Generally, most alcoholics are egotistical and self-centered people. Some are immature, at least for their age. Basically, they use alcohol, which is a drug, to self-medicate, self-manufacture their own coping mechanism from their pains of life. To stop drinking is never easy, but if an alcoholic is going to stop for good and lead a relatively normal life, they need to realize it is the process of changing the way they deal with life and all its problems. It is more difficult to heal the isms side of the alcoholism problem, but one that must be done successfully if the alcoholic is going to live a good alcohol-free existence. The ism encompasses a wide range of traits and characteristics, such as feelings of inadequacy, isolation, restlessness, anxiety, depression, fear, guilt, overreaction, blame-shifting, and defensiveness. These internal experiences are often expressed in distorted forms of reality towards friends and family, and are ultimately treated with alcohol by the alcoholic. Even when alcohol is removed, the ism remains, which is why recovering alcoholics must address these underlying patterns and adopt a new way of life. The ism is the reason why alcoholics drank in the first place, and it must be confronted for long-term sobriety.